It's the one and only Big Jake from the Gideon crew, and you listening to the realest show on air, live with MeechReal.
Yes, and we are live. I want to thank everybody for listening to Live with MeechReal. I am the host with the Holy Ghost, the one and only MeechReal. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you was going to say that.
It's the truth.
Okay.
And this lovely voice to my left is the one and only
Queen Fierce. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. What's today, the 10th? Yes, it is September 10th.
Yes, it is.
2 days away from September 11th. I just, because people celebrate it, I guess. I don't know, but I always remember it. It's like on my favorite show of The Office. And they have Will Ferrell in there. He don't know how to like do icebreakers. Like he don't know how to do small talk. So he just came straight out like, "Where were you?" This during September 11th, and I always just remembered like so was September. So it's a terrible tragedy.
It is.
But I just remember him being stupid and it was kind of funny. But so laughing at Will Ferrell, not
9/11.
the conspiracy.
We on the same page.
However, whatever it was, But anyway, oh man, how you doing?
Wonderful.
It's been a minute. Listen, I gotta apologize because I know I have been like, we had Jay Will lost.
He was so lost.
And then we had Most Wanted come sneak in. Wait till y'all check out that episode. Then that was when I completely just gave Queen like terrible information.
I forgive you.
But
you've been forgiven.
But today I was on point. And we got a lot going on this week, man. I'm super excited for this show. We at the halfway point. We finishing up season 1.
Yes.
So that's exciting. And we adding stuff that y'all will get to hear. You know what I'm saying? MeechReal getting real. So I've been excited, man. What was the week like? What you get into?
The week, it flies by. The kids are back in school now, man, and it's Sunday all over again. Sunday is my favorite day.
Is it?
So yes, absolutely.
Does it matter? Like, I mean, did you notice what's the difference between the summertime and now that the kids back in school? Like, was it like a huge burden?
The only difference to me is the fact that I'm ironing a uniform now and not like regular clothes, because we get up at the same time. I still make breakfast. We do our affirmations in the morning, and she has a bomb day.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that
routine.
If President Trump, if you listening to this,
he is.
He should be. Mm-hmm. I think that we need to create a summer vacation period for grown-ups,
parentals. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
But we get he has to send us a stimulus for whatever our current income is.
Okay.
We have to continue to get that during our summer. You know what I'm saying? So they send us that money because this program is like in the city of Detroit. That's where we located. D-Town was good. Where like during the summertime, kids that get free lunch, they have a program that comes out to the parks and they give kids free lunch. So I was thinking like, man, how dope would that be if we got our checks without having to work during a summertime?
So what about the self-employed individuals? That sounds like that does not include us.
For the self-employed people, see now we're gonna get real. See, okay. I know a little bit about the business. Now, if you self-employed, this was gonna happen. Now, y'all, I'm running for mayor soon, so y'all, these are programs I'm gonna implement. So y'all listen out if y'all feeling me, But so if you're self-employed and you're not filing taxes, then you're gonna have to take this L and keep working because you're not even paying me yet. You feel me?
Yep.
But if you paying taxes, then
I'm definitely paying taxes.
Then we got to meet you on that need too. So if you sending us that you making like $14,000 to $25,000 a year, then we're gonna have to pay you how that break down in 2 or 3 months. And I'm just, if you just gave the grown up, just give us a straight 5-week summertime.
I was just thinking,
but it's got to be during the school year.
Oh no,
the kids got to be gone. Listen, the responsibilities got to be gone, like for real. It ain't summertime if your kids.
Wonderful in a perfect world.
Like, listen, like my wife would do sometime where I, tell them I'm off. So, and this is the worst, fellas. If you married or you about to get married, I'm gonna give y'all some free game real quick. If you want to do nothing or to do something that you want to do and you have a day off,
don't say you got a day off.
They be planning it.
You be like, ooh, I know what you could do.
I know what we can do. I know that you need to clean this, or I like dog.
Well, guess what? Well, my one and only does that to me.
He plan your day?
Yeah.
Yo, one and only. Ugh.
Yeah. That's
y'all
gay,
hear
right?
that? Ugh.
You jealous.
Yo, one and only.
So I just can't say boyfriend. That's gross.
Is that
it's so gross. I'm an adult.
See, we're gonna ask. So, but this is.
I'm a whole
we got questions. Can we talk?
Adult.
Can we ask about this one and only?
We can do. Yeah.
All right. Listen. So finally,
we want to go there.
Finally, the queen is here. So we have.
Hey y'all, I'm here.
We have a new segment that's called Ask a Queen, and we about to get in her business.
Come on.
So I'm super excited about that, man. But before we get into that, like I said, my week was dope.
That's good.
Like I said, we got to kick it with Most Wanted. They came and stopped by. I don't know. I just been running. You know, kids going back to school, working like a Hebrew Israelite slave. Like, I don't know, man. I've been blessed. Like I said, I hate to complain about working a lot because I had been laid off during the summer for 3 weeks, man. And I could tell you.
Just in them 3 weeks,
calling Marvin to get you saved, like, dog, that's the most annoying conversation. Trying to get through to Marvin, like, make a mistake and push the wrong button.
I have to start all over again.
Man, listen,
yep,
it's super tough, but no, so it's been dope, man. I really can't complain too much. A lot of dope music didn't drop, so I've been, well, I can tell people now. So I took some time away from music for like last couple months where I haven't really been listening, and I'm back, and I'm like 89% pleased.
89? Why 89 though?
Can I be honest? I'm gonna just say this. Please. So listen now, if you've heard them on my show, I'm not talking about them because I don't really like this music, but I gotta say it.
Okay.
If I hear about one more rapper in the kitchen, I'm gonna throw my stove out. I'm so tired of hearing about people in the kitchen.
It does seem as if everyone is in the
Everybody
kitchen.
in the kitchen
like
whipping something. Like
other rooms in
exactly.
the
You
house.
feel me? Like, right. I want to hear a rapper rap about him sitting in the bedroom or
nobody
like
in the basement.
I'm just so tired of. And it be Christian rappers too. Like, dog, why is everybody in the kitchen? Somebody need to be out in the street.
I mean, the kitchen is where things are prepared. So, you know, I guess that's the easiest area of creativity.
Y'all need to go back to church. How about that? Stop whipping in the kitchen and start
whipping in
and
the
go
kitchen,
to church.
kitchen whipping.
You go to church this week? You go to church today?
I don't sound safe. Cause I
you
was
sound
just
say
about
no,
to
but I was about to ask because I ain't really got no Weltonisms in a while.
You ain't asked me.
And I didn't see y'all be wearing emoji faces and
what?
Yeah, y'all had emoji faces or something. What's been going on? What was the word today? Tell me what.
So today he talked about how when Paul was teaching to the church of Ephesus, how Eutychus sat in the windowsill, and we don't know if he sat there because he could see the exit, which meant maybe he was uncomfortable in his position.
Okay.
But what we do know is that he ended up falling asleep during a message that Paul was teaching.
Yeah, Paul Cole with the pen.
Paul Cole with the pen.
And he fell asleep.
He fell asleep on that message out of the window. My pastor brought it to our attention that why did he fall out of the window instead of inside of the church? And it's simply because he was leaning more so that way.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, I'm going to leave that right there.
What was the title? Because I got my own title for that lesson.
Give me a title because I don't.
Stay woke.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm
that's
cold.
it. Actually, don't sleep through this.
Right. See, mine colder than his.
But
Pastor
stay
Weldon,
woke
you can
is so
have
hashtag stay woke.
Yeah. Pastor Weldon, you can use this if you want. Reteach it. People don't be listening to church
Pastor,
anyway. Just reteach it.
Oh, stop.
People don't be listening.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
The funniest thing, that's dope. See, that's good. You know, that's dope. That's the one thing. I don't do it no more because I don't like messing with people. But like, I used to love when Christians come down. Definitely if they like, I ain't gonna say the name of the church, but it's one church that everybody just super geeked to go to. And you be like, oh, you know.
You talking about my church?
No.
Because we super geek. Okay,
y'all are, but y'all, I mean, no, it's different. I'm talking about like, I can't say the name.
Okay, don't say it.
It's just a different kind of air they got. Like,
no, okay,
I
don't
go
say
to.
No, don't say it.
So I'd be like, oh, that's what's up. What was the lesson about today?
Yep.
And I just love it. I was like, man.
Yeah, you weren't listening. You just were there.
Yeah, which would make you the opposite. I'm gonna keep talking and I'm gonna tell y'all the name of the church, and that's not what we do here.
Yeah, don't do it.
We don't
but
throw.
I already know,
we don't throw shade, but we
you.
do shine. So sometimes, if something is in front of you, shade is created on its own, and it has nothing to do with the sun. You feel me? Take that time to marinate. But okay, so like I said, we're gonna get into the Queen's business with our new.
Though,
let me tell y'all, we've been trying to. The devil didn't want us to get in her business. We've been trying to do this segment for like a month and a half. So I'm excited to finally do it, and I'll be hearing the little stuff behind the scenes, and I want y'all to get in her business too, especially the listeners who be telling me about her voice. It kind of sounds like her voice belonged to somebody.
It sounds like her voice.
So it's
along with.
So, Ask a Queen. This is our segment where we want y'all to reach out to us at livewithmeechreal.com, and y'all can legit ask her anything outside of her number, her address, social security number, how many dependents she got.
Thank you.
Yeah, like you can't ask stuff like that. You feel me? Because you can do something with that. But anything else, man, and that's from the faith to fashion to fitness. Illy gave you a shout out talking about that she bumped into you at the gym, and she was like,
at grind time.
Yeah, she said you was like climbing over stuff and hanging with one arm, and like that's crazy. You know, I'm like, so she's serious. So y'all can ask whatever y'all want to know, except for the things that I aforementioned. I just found out that word, so I like to
aforementioned.
It's aforementioned.
You can say it either way.
I learned the word
or either way.
I like it.
Like I did that.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
like it because now I can say a whole bunch of stuff and then throw aforementioned in it,
and not have to repeat yourself.
Dog, I think that's dope.
I'm sure all men would love that because I notice men don't like to repeat themselves.
Really, I like
I aforementioned.
I won't lie.
Because
I don't mind. I don't mind repeating myself. You're not gonna want me to repeat myself because the first time I'm in the spirit when I respond. The second time I'm gonna be sarcastic. You know, like when my wife asked me a question, I'm like, she repeat. I'm like, oh, same thing I said. You know, like so you gonna I'm gonna train you to listen the first time because you like if he say something else, I'm gonna have to put the hands on him.
Because I'm a tone individual. I listen to a tone.
Do you?
Yeah, and I'm gonna cut you.
This is so random. Okay, sidebar. So this is what I do, and I've been asking God to teach me how to do this in the market, like to trades and stocks and bonds and Nasdaqs and all that. Because with people, I literally focus on patterns. Like I pay attention to patterns. I pay attention to tones. I pay attention to subtle things that you say. Mm-hmm. And by the end, let's say if we after 4 months, I kind of can know what tip you on. Mm-hmm. You know, so and I'm about 87%. Like, you know, I've had some times where I misfire, but so I really be listening and I'll be like, oh, okay, this is what you really saying. Because people be, you know, jumping around words and I'm just kind of at the point. Like I said, I'm an OG now. I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? So now as an OG, I don't have no more time left to be having frivolous conversations. So I kind of
surely cannot
will tell you, hey, I know what you're going to say and I discerned it and it's dumb. So let's not talk about that. That's so. But
dang.
For real.
I'm 87% if you do that to me. But I don't talk about dumb stuff though.
No. So. Yeah, see, this more or less happen with people that you have a lot of or you watch people talking on social media and you see how they kick it, or you know, and you be like, all right. So then when they call you, you kind of know what tip they on. Mm-hmm. So it gives you the grace. I actually kind of like the Bible when it talks about focus on the speck so that you can help somebody. Like it gives me a perspective where now I know how to handle you because I know kind of what tip you on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
But y'all can listen to Shut Up, episode 1 that gave y'all really how to work that thing of listening and paying attention and all that. But okay.
I learned a lot from that, by the way. Thank you.
I love it. I listen to it myself. And not just because I like hearing my voice, but it's just listening is a power. It's a superpower.
It so is.
So my question. So Queen, for the last, this has been for the most of the show. You've said a person who didn't have a name. You called him the one and only.
One and only.
Then I heard a name today.
You did.
So that means that y'all like legit. Like y'all like, are y'all at like selfie post on Instagram official, or is it like if you do post a picture, you got to have a big old emoji over his face so can't nobody see him?
So that's so petty
like,
to me.
Y'all?
Look at
like what level y'all
I
on?
I like that low listens, but he don't look at us, but he be listening. I love that.
Like are you at emoji? Y'all can't see who he is face because he might have a wife or somebody and we don't want nobody to find out.
He absolutely does not have a wife. But I will say this. I'm not opposed to like posting pictures of us, but I'm such an in the moment person that it's difficult. One, for me, I don't keep my phone in my face because I feel like our phones steal a lot of time from us. And then I also, if we're enjoying a moment, I don't want to be like, ooh, stay right there.
Ooh,
hold on, let me go get my phone. Like, that's corny.
I literally do that to my family the other day.
We enjoy so many moments together, and it's fine to do it sometimes. Like, that was cute, that was funny, do it again. Let me capture it. However, I don't. That's definitely not my.
That's so funny because I be seeing pictures with like all these goals pictures on social media, and I always think about it like, are y'all like polygamous? Because who's taking a picture of y'all laying in the bed hugging on each other?
Who else is there?
Do y'all send a paparazzi like, hey, we about to have a romantic day watching TV and playing the game?
5, 6, 7 snap.
You know what I'm saying?
How
like,
does it?
I don't know.
So no, and his name is David. I went out a little bit.
Hey, we know your name. David, sweet.
I went out
That's
a little
government.
bit. Can you guys still?
No, you sound straight.
I sound good. Okay. Yeah, his name is David. I've known David since middle school.
Okay. Since middle school.
Yep, since middle school. And,
women always not to say that, but like y'all some recycling. Y'all go back.
Be careful.
Not like that, but no, right, low, no.
The eyebrow raise. Thank you.
Yeah, not recycling like that, but like
careful how you say it.
Like women, I just noticed that women like
but that's never our intention because in middle school,
that they know.
That's never
like me and my wife. Was the homie.
So include yourself in there.
But I didn't do it on purpose. My wife did it. Right. She did it to me. I didn't do it to her. I
definitely didn't do it on purpose. And I thought, David was somebody I'll never see again. We didn't, But we're great friends and we're becoming even greater friends. The thing that I love the most about him is that our relationship, we're doing the most work that I've ever done in any relationship.
Okay.
We are being so mindful and thoughtful of one another and intentionally growing together. Every other relationship that I've been in, our focus was to enjoy each other and be cute together, make sure we have fun.
Make sure y'all in love.
This is completely different.
Okay, so how has that been able to work? Because you got a baby. We met the genius.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
How does that like? So if he at the y'all enjoying time together level and all that weirdness, like, is he at the place where he done met the genius?
He met Maddie. Yeah, he met her very soon. Primarily because we go to the same church. So he already had met her before we were ever involved with one another. He had already met her. He would always come compliment her, and I'm like,
plotting. Plotting on you.
I'm watching you, watching me.
That's fire. That's fire.
But in that would have took some time for me because
so if y'all didn't go, so if it wasn't like he met her organically, it probably would have been a different type of situation.
Yeah, just based on my level of comfort. I can't give it a time. Like I would have waited 6
right.
and a half
it's
months.
Kind of when it fit right.
Yeah, when it's right, it's right.
Now y'all going to the same church. Do you don't think that's like
messy?
Yeah, or scary?
No, not for 2 adults. It hasn't been scary, and of course
people
adults. Know. And
so y'all
for 2 adults.
How old y'all like older? Y'all like
David is 30. Your guy.
Oh, he an OG.
Yeah,
he OG like me.
He's officially an OG.
That's real.
Like you are, because you're 30.
Because we
and
OGs.
that's what makes you an OG.
Yeah, that's real.
Yep.
Listen, what's crazy? Okay, because you say that because I dated somebody. We went to a church together, and we broke up.
Y'all was messy.
See, no, I wasn't messy, but we broke
it was
up.
Her.
Yeah, it was her. So when we broke up, I had another girlfriend, and she wanted to come to church.
Yeah.
So I brought her, and the girl was crying, and then her friend came and said, "Look at this." So we're standing in the aisle, and she's having this.
Y'all trying to celebrate Jesus Christ.
And she going off on me. They ran me out the church because she kept crying. I mean, her eyes watering. She's like, seriously? And I'm like, I just came to church. You feel me? I didn't even know you was going to be here. And it's so crazy. This is how the devil worked. I sat right here. She sat like 2 seats ahead of me. Yeah. So as soon as she turned around, so they have offering. So when the offering, they look back, they see me. Ruined it. All because of offering. And that's why I don't go to black churches no more.
He's just kidding. No, he's just kidding. Wait.
Because it actually wasn't even a black church; it was a white church. And I miss it, but it's so terrible. So that was like 7-8 years ago. To this day, I am terrified to go back.
Because you're messy.
Because I'm scared. Like, what if I go with my OG side? Nah, this is my wife. Nah, I don't like hostility around Toya. So you might get beat up at church.
You might.
So I don't. But I be missing. I miss. But
I don't want you to get it twisted. They're don't think for 1 second. We have hundreds of people at our church. Don't think for 1 second that we haven't encountered somebody that he was in a relationship with.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have, and guess what? Mm-hmm. I text him like, "Hey, are you okay? You still focused?"
Mm-hmm. Is that okay? So, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, are y'all both in ministry?
Yeah. He's one of the leaders of the dance ministry. Okay. He's a professional choreographer.
Dope.
And dancer.
We know all your business, G. I'm walking up in a new life. Like, what up, though, Browski? Okay.
Don't mind.
Then let me ask you this. And I mean, y'all still like a fresher. How long y'all been dating?
It's only been going on 4 months now.
Woo-wee. Okay, so 4 months.
Yeah.
That's still pretty fresh. I'm thinking like...
It's not,
how important... Well, like me and my wife...
It depends on what you've gone through in that 4 months.
Like I said, first of all, in y'all 4 months, like I said, that's the halfway point before me and my wife got married. We dated for 8 months. So 4 months, I was like saving up for the ring and planning. So... Yeah. But no, like ministry... Because I'm assuming that the motive to dating is marriage, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
So both of y'all being in ministry, especially dance and all like that, could be taxing. What you doing is taxing. Like
it is.
Okay, before y'all are married, so as boyfriend and girlfriend, ministry comes first.
Absolutely.
So if he got something to do and you want to go on a date, is he wrong if he puts ministry over you? Like, hey, we gotta, you know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely not. Okay,
that's dope. Okay, I mean, just curious because I see that happen in certain times and just trying to. Now, okay, I don't want to do that to the brother.
No, go ahead because I already know what you're gonna ask.
No, what I was gonna ask.
So now, after we get married,
okay, yeah, I just didn't want to say that because that's
something
scary.
With the ministry.
Well, yeah,
is it wrong for him?
Well, I would say even when y'all get married, are y'all gonna continue ministry or would y'all sit down? Because if y'all get married and y'all newly married, would y'all sit down or would y'all try to like continue in ministry?
Well, I mean, I could voice my concerns in regards to that, but I would kind of take his lead on that because, I mean, whatever he thinks would be the most solid thing for us to do, the smoothest thing for us to do, because, of course, we have to build a marriage.
Yeah.
And even in the Bible, I think, is it in Deuteronomy or Corinthians where it talks about staying away from a lot of things for a year after you get married, to focus on being married and being with one another. Yeah,
I think it's interesting, especially like I said, just watching, just kind of looking at like the goals thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how do you, especially being in church and especially when people start to notice that y'all kind of kicking in, like
and it's funny too because we are noticing that more people are noticing.
How do y'all not conform to becoming a power couple or becoming the couple that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be a lot of stuff.
Because I already have a reputation and then so does he. So by us fusing, it's like that's people's automatic expectation.
Because I tell y'all now, I don't want to be a power couple.
It's difficult.
I don't want to be nobody's goals. I don't have a desire anymore. Because this is the thing I notice. A lot of people, they fall in love publicly.
Yeah.
Then they break up privately.
Yep.
And then I'm nosy or I'm wrong if I ask you what happened to your relationship.
But no, you owe your audience that.
I'd see.
Respect your audience. Be real or be quiet.
I feel like if your whole relationship is on social media,
you owe it to whoever was looking up to you.
Don't delete all the pictures and like y'all they didn't exist. I think we deserve as the public of your audience to know what happened.
Let me see your transparent journey.
I just want to be you let me in your business when it was okay. Exactly. Let me in your business when it's not.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. I see a lot of people post these pictures and they having fun and they out and they both singing the same song in the car and all that. Stop acting like y'all don't argue. Stop acting like y'all don't have petty disagreements. But overcome them, because it's not that we need to see and glorify your petty moments. It's that we need to be encouraged.
I think it's hard
to come out of it.
I think it's really hard, just because we live in this day and age of social media, where people have settled that social media is their only platform for a voice.
Yeah.
So now everybody wants to minister or wants to do everything from social media. And I just think that, one, it's not a fair scale. It's not a mature enough scale. It's not in depth. It's not connected enough for you to get the full story. You know what I'm saying? I think it's hard enough. Because
1 minute not enough.
You can't, yeah, and you can't put too much. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put too much in there, and you can't control the content unless you block. You know, unless you, I don't know. I just having a blocked page and all. I don't know. It just, I feel like, even like I said with me and my wife, we have people that we talk to about relationships. I tell them all the time, I hate talking about relationships because some reason that's when me and my wife fight. So I hate giving advice. Every time somebody calls, I'm like, no. And God got to talk, like, okay.
How you gonna run from a whole assignment?
Because I understand the responsibility. See, a lot of people want the assignment, and they don't want the responsibility.
Jonah.
You feel me? Oh, no, I don't even want to consider myself Jonah. I consider myself Adam. I just want to blame somebody else. Like, it ain't my fault. Like,
that's even worse.
Yeah, no, because he wasn't paying attention. But no, so I mean, the most effective way we've been able to not be a power couple is not hold our relationship over the world's head, like, look at this and look at who we are.
Exactly.
And the personal relationships that we have, we share. We're open. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we needed help, and we didn't have a lot of marriages that we could look at that was close enough to us for us to get advice. Yeah. So now that we 5 years in the game, we want to talk. You know, we don't necessarily want to talk to them, but we're open to the people that's coming out the gate and they newly married, a desire to be married, and want to know some of the things to expect or to just be aware of. Because the temperature of a marriage is different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to be mindful of that when telling, like, I don't try to tell people don't do this, don't do that, but I do tell people to be aware that this can happen. Mm-hmm. Like the whole leaving thing, which is what I did. Because before my wife, I wasn't used to, like, being mad at somebody and having to stay in the room.
Yep.
So it's super weird. But to see what it does psychologically, when every time y'all argue, if you always bringing up breaking up, divorce, leaving, this will condition the relationship that it puts that on the floor.
Yep.
So it's always present, which means that y'all can just be in the heat of an argument and go all the way there because it's always fresh at that place. So when you condition divorce with anger, fighting with anger, leaving with anger, when you get angry, just unconsciously,
that's gonna be one of those thoughts.
Yeah, you just go straight at that, even if you don't mean it. And the one thing that's really crazy when I always talk about respect your audience, you can't unsay nothing.
Surely can't.
You know what I'm saying? And when you say something,
even when you apologize,
period, you can't unsay it. So it's there. It's there forever and ever and ever, man. So, all right, our last question.
Wait a minute, okay?
Cause we got one more.
Okay, come on.
All right, so you got the one and only.
Yes.
The bae. That's, you don't like the bae either? You a conformist. You don't want to conform. You don't like to have just baes.
I won't even get an iPhone.
No, why?
I'm a non-conformist.
Why won't you get an iPhone though?
I just actually
I want to ask a
like
question, but this is more serious. Like, why would you get an iPhone? That's nuts to me.
Because I like other things. People act like that is the best thing that you like. It is the best thing based on your opinion.
I mean, well, it's the best thing when it comes to phones. It's not like important.
Based on your opinion.
Really?
Yes, that is not a fact.
I'm going to have to come over and talk to Pastor Welton. He's not giving y'all the truth.
He has an iPhone.
I know because he has the Holy Spirit, but he's not sharing that wealth with y'all. So he got an iPhone. He letting y'all walk around with Android. Your pastor not right, man. And I'm going to have to come and talk to him.
I love my phone. I can get an iPhone, but I don't want to.
No, I dig. Okay, so what? Y'all been dating 4 months, right?
Uh-huh.
What? I don't know. What's the box? Like, what is the... Okay, like, what are y'all waiting on? Or like, what's the plan? Like, how y'all mobbing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what direction?
Yeah, like, I mean, no, like, are y'all already talking about marriage? Are y'all
David talked about marriage before he even asked if I would allow him to be my man.
Really?
Yes. He said, I'm not letting the door close on this opportunity. I need you to be my wife. No one can sharpen me like you can. And no one can help me become a better man.
I wish y'all could see her face. This is gross. Ugh. That's how he talk?
Sometimes.
That is so gross. What?
Sometimes he talks like that. He's not. You're not just gonna catch him like that's how David is.
Just being swaggy.
He has to really be like look.
Cause I met Bow Wow once, and he was talking to me, and he licked his lips one too many times, and it kind of upset me. Like,
and I know like, Shad too.
Stop trying to be sexy. Stop trying to be sexy with me though, brother. We talking. So the way you just describing your man, and like if I say, hey, what's up, man? You know, where's the bathroom? And he gonna kick it to me like, listen, brother, let me tell you what.
No, he not.
Like, don't be sexy with me, bro.
It's over there.
That's dope. So I appreciate you being so open, and you know, I guess I want to say best of wishes to the relationship.
Thank you so much.
New love is always dope to me. It
was different.
Are y'all cakey though?
No,
like, do y'all gotta hold hands and
listen. No, we're in each other's faces
like,
sometimes,
sit next to each other,
but
and all
we're
that.
friends, so we kick it like we be kicking it.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, that's fire.
But we not like it was different for us. Our relationship started out different. It just is different. You know how people have that honeymoon. I gotta be with you. I gotta sit on your lap. I gotta sit right next to you.
Y'all just copacetic, just like chilling.
And that's good to me because I believe that that's how it will stay. People have this climax or pinnacle of a relationship right at the beginning, and then when things go downhill, it's like, why you stop doing so and so, or you used to call me 2,700 times a day.
And see, that's why I don't cook,
because you don't want her to either
become
know
accustomed to it. I keep it as I keep it in the chamber. So when I when I do something real bad, I just go cook. Now
that's like getting a 4.0. Your parents be like, "Oh, you smart." You just gonna walk up in here with all A's?
Well, I know you, but if you commit to
see, if you get a 3.89 though, and keep just doing that looks really good.
So you talk about raising the bar and then being consistent. I don't like that story. That's real though. That's dope. 4 months. Shout out to my man. So he danced. Oh,
he hanging in there because I'm a listen.
Because this is a man. Because he's a man of God.
Teaching me some things.
Is he like the dance? Is he like the other choreographers that? Is he like, you know, like, do people got to ask you, like, are y'all like, is he like your friend because he a dancer instructor? You know, choreographers, they be kind of, you know.
Is he artsy like that? Yeah.
No, like weird, like he might have broke his wrist in high school or something. So he got to hang it when he talking, stuff like that.
No. He has artistic ways. Yes.
How many colors is his hair?
Just one.
I rock with him. All right, that's all I needed to know. Like, so he don't have like different
color
patches. And
no, he wouldn't do that, and he doesn't have like earrings and all that. But you definitely know he's a dancer. He's been dancing for 20 years. He has dance mannerisms.
So he do like splits and stuff.
No, he doesn't do contemporary or ballet. He's hip hop, but he also. Well, he did teach contemporary for a while. Yeah.
So
for women. So yeah, he can.
He taught women.
Yeah. He doesn't anymore.
Smart move.
Smart move, baby.
That sound dangerous. That sound like a lick back in the world, but not for Jesus. So, dope. Okay, so that was really dope how you answer questions in the way of how I wanted the show to go, because this is the one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people try to fit somebody else's box. So we don't have because we don't have like a foundational standard, we conform to a lot of things. So even like with believers, which I've started to notice, is that we're creating a whole nother faith. Like, it's two different gods or Christianities. Like it's one faith where people, say I love God, and you don't see any kind of fruit when it comes into the lifestyle about it. Yep. And they'll attack the believers that feels like, oh, I love God, and you can see the fruit in my lifestyle because of the desire. And it's just kind of weird because, to be honest, it's becoming so popular to be the one way. It's like, dog, I'm lonely. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you kind of be wanting to, people want to belong to something. They want to fit into that, man. So I just really was thinking, like, for this show, like, how can I encourage somebody to, when they feel like they don't fit in or they got something different, that different don't mean wrong and different don't actually even mean alone. You know what I'm saying? Because you could really sometimes being on the straight path will require it being just you and that person, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be, I've seen, me and my wife could go out and we could go out with 3 other couples and they hugged up and they caked up and I'm chilling like, cause this is my guy right here. Like, not my guy like that, cause you know, but I rocks with my wife, like, you know, so I was thinking like, so what else, you know what I'm saying? Cause everybody, like I said, we want to fit, because then if it doesn't look like what they have, then I feel like it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever think like, dang, why? Like, what? Shout out to Pastor Matt. I love Pastor Matt over there at Righteous. Pastor Matt used to do stuff like, I used to feel like he did it on purpose too. So he would like come with and bring like coffees, get up early and cook breakfast for his girl and then bring it to the office for and all that. You know what I'm saying? To kind of make me feel, I used to like try to make me look bad. Like cause he's a cake. Like he like to love on people.
No, it's
and I used to be like, my man, like, can you cake later? You feel me? I don't want my wife saying, dang, Pastor Matt cook his wife breakfast. Well, that's Pastor Matt. You know?
No, absolutely not.
But no,
how dare you not be encouraged? How you gonna be stubborn?
Why can't I just be different?
How you gonna be stubborn and not be inspired? Like, nope, I won't.
No, I am inspired. Matt is actually the first man that hugged me. So I didn't like hugging men. I still think it's kind of weird, but now I'm okay with it. Like, I won't fire on you if you hug me.
Thank you.
And a dude text me, and he would text me, "I love you." Like that, the first text, that was like the first time I ever told somebody I loved. When a man, a guy, like, hey man, I love you, bro. I was looking at that text about to respond like, ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this like, this message. So yeah, he definitely inspired me, and I think that's dope. If you have to pay attention to be careful of when you should be inspired and when you should pay attention to know that you could conform and don't conform.
Yeah.
So for our millionaire mindset moment, I want to just give y'all 3 quick little tidbits, man, on telling you, first of all, because there's a high cost for compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like it costs you something. So I want to give y'all three things I want y'all to avoid so that y'all don't catch the high cost of conformity. This is shout out to Forbes, because we all gonna be rich. No, we all gonna be wealthy. We building wealth out in these streets.
Yes.
So yeah, and they have some dope stuff.
No, they do all the time.
They just need to, reach out to me so they can have all the dope stuff. They got some dope stuff. They don't got all the dope stuff.
They do.
So okay, the first step, man, like I said, to avoid the high cost of conforming is you have to have clear, strong, and committed values. Like for real, like what do you believe in? Mm-hmm. Okay, and how are you willing to stand behind those beliefs? And are you willing to be vulnerable? Are you willing to be embarrassed, to be disliked, to be fired? You have to have powerful, trustworthy leaders answer yes to all those questions. You get it?
Yes.
Okay. The second one is, can you see it for what it is? Your vision, what you stand for, can you see it for what it exactly is? Mm-hmm. Okay. And the third one is, you need the courage to act when something is going out of sync. You need to have the courage to walk away from it when it's going out of sync with your core values.
That's good.
You have to stand up, but you also have to learn how to do it skillfully so that you can preserve relationships.
That's good.
Because sometimes, like Dave Chappelle used to have that show. That part where like being real goes wrong. Like you just be like your stance be super, and you just offend you just burn bridges because you just had to stand like I just can't, like, bro, you didn't need.
You didn't have You could
have said, oh yeah, I don't rock with this,
like,
or
no thanks,
and be super super extra. So listen, go back to it. You have to, whatever you believe in, you have to be willing to look stupid, to be fired. You have to be willing to fall on that cross. Like even with your faith and your relationships.
These are non-negotiables.
Non-negotiable. So like me, like I love Oso Media Group. I really do. But like let's say, hey, they changing this and they want all the male personalities to wear a dress. I gotta go. You feel me?
Because I'm not gonna wear no dress.
I heard a pastor talk about that the disciples wore a dress, and I was like, man, I love Jesus, but we would have to chop it up about that. Like, can I be a secondary disciple so I can wear pants or some shorts? I know they had shorts back in them days. Like somebody could have hemmed me.
You said the key words though back in those days.
In the days, right? So that means when he come back, he ain't gonna be coming back with no skirt on.
Because he'll know what the date is.
Because he come back and like, oh,
he
man.
knows all things.
So man, shout out to y'all. Like I said, This is our goodbye. Had a dope show at that junk. It always runs. But okay, so real quick, when we talk about conforming, I really wanted to kind of just talk about. I wanted to encourage you to understand that there's millions of different types and levels of conforming. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain levels, there are certain positions. It's not just, I'm a Christian and I can't know, bro. It's conformity on every single in your relationships. You can try to have a fake relationship because of what you see. You know what I'm saying? It's some people who conformed in their mind where there are women who have grown up in an abusive household and then they get in abusive relationships unconsciously because that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes conforming can actually be good, because if you see like a lot of people, hold on, a lot of people don't, this ain't right. So maybe I shouldn't be getting knocked upside my head. But really, the one thing I did want to point out, man, the Bible in Daniel 3, I want y'all to check it out. The one thing that I always do, I will not read the Bible for you because it just won't do the same thing it does to me for you. But I dare you to read it and tell me what you got from it. You can reach out to me at Meech at livewithmeechreal.com. That's Meech, MEECH at livewithmeechreal.com. So just to end this show off with my segment, Meech Might Preach, man. I want to talk about Daniel 3, and these are my favorite names in the Bible is Meshach, Shadrach, and
Abednego.
Did I say Shadrach? It don't feel like it.
Do you want me to say them?
Say them. Yep. It's Meshach,
Shadrach, and Abednego.
Say it one more time.
Shadrach.
Did you put like Creole in that?
Meshach and Abednego. It's Abednego. I mean, you just look at the letters and they say.
And that's how I would say it again. Abednego.
Abednego.
Anyway, so y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first. So man, they basically what happened was a king, man, he built this golden statue, and he said that I'm gonna play this music. I want y'all to bow down to it, worship my God. And these three young cats, the three Hebrew boys, they came and they was like, nah, we ain't doing it. He played it again. They like, nah, we ain't doing it. And he said, so he got really upset. He like, listen,
I'm gonna do this again for y'all.
I'm gonna do this one. Like I'm trying to help you, because sometimes peer pressure can have them feeling like they trying to help you out. Bro, look, like we want you to be on. We want you to be, down. And they said nah. So then it came to the pressure. You know what I'm saying? So they had this furnace, man, that was so hot. As they were heating it up, man, one of the cats got close to it and they got scorched. This how bad the fire was. So this is how bad the persecution. This is how dumb you could look. This is how much you could be up to lose per se. And they said, nah. But what was dope, man, is that what was said is whether we live and die, God is still the God we serve. You know what I'm saying? So they knew, they were so sold out to what they stood on, is that the circumstances couldn't change their perspective. So basically what happened was, man, they got thrown into the pit. And then one thing, somebody like, dog, how many people was they? Like 3. Like I see 4 bodies, which that hit you. Meaning that God not a guy, he not a spectator. So he wasn't outside looking for me, and he was in the fire with him. Hopefully that'll bless you. You know what I'm saying? He not the cat that's going, oh, I hope you are. No, he there.
Outside where it's cool. He in there with you.
So afterwards, when they came out, one, they didn't look like what they had been through. They wasn't on flight. They were so clean.
I'm about to cash app you, bro.
and what made it colder at the end of the day, the king that tried to make them conform turned around and said, I need to serve the God you serve, because your God is the real God.
Come on, Nebuchadnezzar.
And they won over a kingdom, man. So whatever you believe in, man, and I'll tell you, there's some people that believe in some weird stuff. I'm gonna tell you now, man, if you're not willing to die for it, it's a hobby, and you need to find something that you resonate with. I would offer. The church doors are open. You can definitely get set free here, but
here at also
anywhere
I'm at.
You feel me? So I just want to tell you, man, that God gave you something so special that you should be willing to walk into the fire, man, because what's crazy is your call may need you to be put in the fire, because he need to win the kingdom on your loyalty. Which
if it don't at some point, I question your call.
I mean, but look at what they was. See, we be trying to win souls
where it's comfortable,
and try to just witness. We try to from
over here,
like I do radio. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. I mean, Meshach, the 3 Hebrew boys, they could have been doing something else. They was passing by, and this situation happened. So you may be a great singer, right? But your loyalty might be needed in your service to win way more people than you ever could do in front of that mic or that stage, or even, you know what I'm saying? It's just in your comfort of what you feel like God got to use you through.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you to stand strong on what you believe in, because God is dope and what he gave you is dope. And when it gets down to it, you can never be alone, because it's always going to be an extra body that the world didn't account for next to you. Yeah. So peace and God. Oh, wait a minute. The Lions won. We want to know, baby.
Hey.
Shout out to the Detroit Lions. Matthew Stafford, send me a check. Peace and God bless y'all. We'll talk to y'all next time.
Next Sunday, y'all.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's your boy, LON. Check out my new single, Lost in You, featuring Ashley Garza on the live MeechReal podcast. Get at me.
I don't need to look no further. You are everything that I could want. No more going in circles, 'cause I got a lot that won't grow old. I was lost in myself, never finding myself.
Look into my eyes and my mind get close up. Televised lies got me trying but no luck. Lost in myself like two kids that broke up. Lost like change that's inside the sofa. Until I met you and it changed my focus. Always hold me down and that draws me closer. Love runs deep, kinda like an ocean. You love me even when I'm bad with choices. I'm open, tell me how you feel. I'm hoping that we don't grow apart, because I'm not holding on to the love that we have. I'm broken, I need you, really think you should know this. And I'm just trying to understand my part so I can write a chapter in my life chronicle. It's undeniable, some say it's illogical. The joy that I get from you is so phenomenal.
I don't need to look no further. You are everything that I could want. No more going in circles, 'cause I got a love that won't grow old. I was lost in myself, never finding myself.
Then I found you.
Stay by my side forever. Stay with me through the joy and pain. You're the only one that knows me. Finally got a love that'll never change. I was lost in myself, never finding myself.
Found me.
Hold me close, don't ever leave me all alone. You are my everything, don't ever let me go. I'm lost in you. I'm lost in you.
I sit back reminiscing on the day I met you. I was selfish on the grind to get through. About me, now it's all about you. I found something real, not fake like tofu. Never knew love till I got to know you. And when I'm stressed out, you the one I go to. Poetic like Shakespeare, words are so true. Intrinsic, you got my attention, I'm glued. Don't know what you're doing or even why you be doing it. Following all your clues, but haters say it's intuitive. Proving you really love, but manage to keep improving it. Losing it when I'm distant, no separating the two of us. So if it's the two of us, I'm getting closer. This is personal, 'cause you love on purpose. Made me a better father, you made me a better husband. You made me a better me, you everything that I wasn't.
I don't need to look no further. You are everything that I could want. No more going in circles, 'cause I got a love that won't grow old. I was lost in myself, never finding myself. Stay by my side forever. Stay with me through joy and pain. You're the only one that knows me. Finally got a love that never changed. I was lost in myself, never finding myself. Then I found me. Then I found that. Hold me close, don't ever leave me all alone. You are my everything, don't ever